Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we are diving into one of the most significant events of 20th century, the fall of Berlin Wall in 1989. And we will understand this today using sketchnotes. This event marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in world history. But to understand why the wall fell, we need to go back in time and look at why it was built in the first place. After World War II, Germany was divided into two parts, East Germany and West Germany. East Germany was controlled by the Soviet Union, while West Germany was supported by the United States, the United Kingdom, and France. Berlin, the capital city, was also divided even though it was located deep within East Germany. As the Cold War tension grew, so did the number of East Germans fleeing to the West. To stop this mass exodus, the East German government decided to build a wall in 1961, effectively sealing off East Berlin from West Berlin. The Berlin Wall was more than just a physical barrier. It was a symbol of the ideological divide between the communism and democracy. The wall stood for 28 years, during which time countless families were separated, and many people lost their lives trying to escape to freedom. Life in East Germany was vastly different from life in the West. The wall not only divided the city physically, but also created a stark contrast in living standards. The western side thrived with vibrant color and economic prosperity, while the eastern side was marked by government control and economic hardships. For nearly 3 decades, the wall separated families and friends, creating an emotional and psychological divide that was deeply felt by the people of Berlin. Many attempted to escape, but only a few succeeded, while others paid the ultimate price. By the 1980s, the political landscape was changing. The Soviet Union, under the leadership of Mikhail Gorbachev, introduced policies of glasnost, which meant openness, and perestroika, which meant restructuring, which led to more freedom and reforms in Eastern Bloc countries. In East Germany, the pressure for change was building. Mass protests began to erupt in cities like Leipzig, where thousands of people demanded more freedom and right to travel. The government tried to suppress these movements, but eventually had to give in to the growing demands of reform. On November 9, 1989, the government spokesperson announced that East Germans would be allowed to cross the border freely. This announcement was somewhat accidental and poorly communicated, but it was enough to ignite a spark of hope among the people. That very night, thousands of East Berliners flocked to the wall at the border crossing. Overwhelmed guards, unsure of what to do, eventually opened the gates. People from both East and West Berlin climbed over the wall, hugged, and celebrated in an emotional reunion. It was a night of joy, tears, and disbelief. The wall, which had stood as a symbol of division for so long, was finally coming down. Berliners took hammers and chisels to the wall, breaking it apart piece by piece. The fall of the Berlin Wall marked the beginning of the end for the Cold War. It led to the reunification of Germany on October 3, 1990, and eventual collapse of the Soviet Union. The world watched as a new era of hope and freedom began. Today, remnants of the Berlin Wall stands as a powerful reminder of the resilience of human spirit and the unyielding desire for freedom. The wall's fall is celebrated as a victory of democracy over oppression. Thank you for watching this. Our attempt is to make history topics easy to understand and remember, and that's why we use sketchnotes to explain. We are currently sketchnoting on various topics so that even teachers can use them as templates to draw and explain it in classroom using these drawings. Do subscribe to our channel to get notified when we release the next Sketchnoted video. And if you wish to learn classroom sketchnotes, then do check out the link of the course in the description below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.